Hey everyone, welcome in. My name's Chris Barber. I'm a fast-track recognized solution architect for the Power Platform. And today we're going to cover Microsoft Viva, what an employee experience platform is, and what the components of Microsoft Viva are and can do for us. So let's dive in. Microsoft Viva is an employee experience platform that brings together communications, knowledge, learning, resources, and insights. Powered by Microsoft 365 and experienced primarily through Teams, Viva fosters a culture where people and teams are empowered to be their best from anywhere. Part of the importance surrounding an employee experience platform is the growing evolution of the Microsoft stack. Some of it's related to the varying locations we might work within, whether that's in an office, remote, or on our mobile devices. And of course, the third is the pandemic. All of these things have drastically changed how we live, work, and interact throughout the day. So Microsoft has developed Viva as a multifaceted approach to integrate all of these things into a standard experience within Microsoft Teams. Taking this approach lets us join in all of these aspects from our personal and organizational daily lives, reducing our clicks, centralizing us into the modern workplace hub, and making sure that we have the right information at the right time presented to the right people. Whether that's targeted news and announcements from HR to staff, content that's brought in by AI as we hover, search, or explore, or maybe it's staff or managers checking in on their overall well-being. The employee experience platform is centered around us, not tech, not the latest and greatest, but people. Microsoft Viva is one of the newest releases from Microsoft, and we'll see components of it released throughout the remainder of 2021, as we heard this week at Inspire. So, what is it? Is it a SharePoint replacement? Is it a SharePoint rebrand? Is it a Teams app? Are there additional licenses? No, really. What is it? Don't worry, I'll wait. That's kind of my point exactly. There's been all this conversation surrounding it, but not many people actually know what it is or what it does. So why don't we start by introducing Viva's modules before we get into the details. A fun acronym I like to use to remember all the components of Viva is TICKLE. Any reason to bring Will Ferrell into a video is a good idea. So TICKLE stands for Topics, Insights, Connections, and Learning. Topics is going to help drive the enterprise content strategy and surface meaningful information to the right people at the right time. While Insights provides two different levels of information, one for the individuals to help create and promote better work habits, while also providing better insights and improve the organization with those manager and leader level details. Now, Connections is going to help you formulate that communication strategy, migrate to a modern SharePoint workplace where Teams is the center and that hub of your workday. Learning is going to create a learning hub by connecting LMS systems and content strategically envisioned for your users, while driving a learning curve and bringing learning into the flow of work. Let's start with our first module or component, Viva Topics. Research over the years has shown us that people tend to spend about an hour a day or 7 weeks a year essentially searching for, trying to locate, or recreating content that might already exist within the organization. As a result, Microsoft has gone ahead and built out Viva Topics, which taps into the existing M365 suite and also reaches out and utilizes artificial intelligence to help do that first initial pass of this information. In addition to the artificial intelligence doing that first draft of Viva Topics, you also have the ability for administrators and experts to go through and curate customizable web pages called topic pages. Topic pages allow you to create pages associated with given pieces of information or a topic. These follow similar security patterns to the SharePoint infrastructure you're all accustomed to, where you can only see the pages you have access to or that you've created yourself. So if there's a confidential topic or project that you only want a subset of users to access, well, that's well within your abilities to generate. Also, if you believe that there's an important item that hasn't yet been addressed, you have the ability to create your own topics and then distribute accordingly. The powerful thing about AI with Viva Topics is that it builds topic cards right within Teams, SharePoint, and Office. So if you hover over an acronym, a project name, you'll get a topic card that you can click on to get more details, possibly showing other documents that are related to that item, people associated with that project, and other pertinent information. So if you think of this in the context of a new employee who's getting started and doesn't know who to reach out to, this provides them valuable insights into the resources and content that they might need to discover. Let's move on to the second component of Viva Insights. With the last year and a half or so, a lot of us are feeling more overworked and stressed than ever before, whether that's in our work or everyday lives. Viva Insights is the evolution of WPA or workplace analytics, and it allows us to capture information at a number of different levels: individual, manager, and leader. The individual level helps us improve people's well-being at work through several mechanisms, including coaching, nudging employees to carve out time for important tasks and focus work, and by tapping into moments of mindfulness throughout the day. You can set focus time, scheduled block time, commute time, and see relevant content regarding your day, such as an upcoming event, all within the Insights module. One great thing about the evolution of this product from WPA to Insights and moving forward is the privacy that it provides. Your personal insights are only available to you. Managers, leaders, and admins get general insights that are anonymized for their organization. At the org level, Insights helps leaders address critical questions about the organization's resiliency and work culture by providing insights into how work happens and the impact on the well-being of those employees. It curates insights that may reveal burnout due to after-hours work, meeting overload, or too little focus time between managers and their employees. To recap, the focus of Insights is that at every level, we're taking care of ourselves or the people around us. Individuals know and take the appropriate action for their own well-being, while managers and leaders can see how their teams are interacting, working, and help to provide a meaningful impact on their teams. And now the component everyone is probably most familiar with, Viva Connections. Connections was created to keep everyone in the workforce connected to each other. It makes it easy for people to contribute and to unite your organization around the company's vision. Today in Microsoft 365, there are a lot of capabilities for employees' communication and engagement. There's SharePoint, Yammer, Teams, Stream. Viva Connections brings all of this into a company-branded app in Microsoft Teams. With Connections, you can now fully integrate your SharePoint into Microsoft Teams, bringing over your navigation, targeted news, and alerts without the loss of context you would have if you just added a tab to Microsoft Teams. Connections comes with dashboards for actions and reminders, a personalized feed for company news and information, and resources where we can link to other Viva experiences like learning and insights, which we cover in this video. Customers can also customize it as their own employee app, as well as customizing the dashboard and the resources associated with it. And last but certainly not least, Viva Learning. Both the employees and the executives at most organizations believe that learning new skills is essential, not only for the work that they're doing, but also for the future. It's done some extensive research in this space. Glint shows that employees that see good opportunities to learn and grow are nearly 4 times more likely to report being happy than those who don't see those opportunities. So despite this, though, we're seeing employees only spend about 1% of their work week actually doing training. If employees and organizations both believe that learning is critical for the success of both parties, then learning on the job should be made easier. And that's where Viva Learnings comes in. It allows employees to easily discover formal and informal training when and where it's needed, making it easier for people to learn while working and develop the skills their organization needs. Viva Learning helps make learning a natural part of everyone's everyday life and company culture. With Viva, employees can easily discover and share everything from training courses to content, while managers get the tools that they need to assign learning and to track outcomes to help foster that learning culture. Viva Learning creates that central location for learning within teams, our hub for the modern workplace. And all of that encompassed with third-party providers, whether that be LinkedIn Learning, Coursera, Microsoft Learn, or other LMS systems to integrate and bring that information into our organizations. Now that we've covered what each of these components are from a very high level, let's talk about the licenses and pricing surrounding Viva. This should be pretty straightforward as all the modules are licensed individually at the time of this recording. First up, let's talk about connections. This is probably where most of the organizations are going to begin to dip their feet in the Viva waters. There's no additional cost for you to utilize Viva Connections so long as you have an existing M365 license. For all of the remaining modules, insights, learning, topics, those will come at an MSRP cost of $4 per user per month. Taking a look at the Viva roadmap and timeline for the remainder of 2021, we'll see that most items are going to become generally available in fall. We see insights, learning, and the mobile aspect to connections all releasing in that time frame. Along those same lines, we'll see the partner integrations that were announced at Microsoft Inspire, as well as the APIs that they referenced for us. So everybody keep their eyes and ears open, and we'll kind of wait for everything to release. All right, we've reached the end of the video. To recap, we have 4 components that make up Microsoft Viva's platform: connections, insights, learning, and topics. Most of these items are going to be released in Q4 2021, as well as the partner integrations and the API access. And licensing is a simple $4 per user per month, with the exception being connections. So thanks everyone for watching. Be sure to check out the next set of videos where we take a deeper dive into each one of these components and we'll show you around. Have a good one.